the rain pouring down outside, the Cheverus field hockey team is forced to practice in the gymnasium. The Lady Stags are still ranked #2 in Western Class A, and with only a few games remaining before the playoffs, know their strengths and weaknesses.
Talk a lot on the field, and we're really good as a team. We like to hang out with each other. We need to space out more and pass the ball a lot more and switch fields.
I think a strong point that we really need to improve is our defense. As long as we have a strong defense, we can really beat any team. So it's all a matter of being patient with the ball and without the ball.
But we have to focus and remember that any game is just a game and it's hard and it's not done until the last whistle. So you have to play as hard as you can throughout the whole thing and you can't let up. But you still really have to focus on the games next week like Scarborough and just remember in practice when you work hard, this is what you're working for.
Improvement has been integral for the young Lady Stags, and though sophomore midfielder Brooke Flaherty has upped her game since preseason, Coach Amy McMullen still sees room for improvement.
Miss Brooke, 5'11", you play like you're 7'5". This is Brooke, here. And then looks up, that's not what I want on turf, okay? Give her the ball, please. That was the old Brooke, this is the new Brooke. I'm here, low, and then shot. See the difference? Old Brooke, not tall, you gotta get low.
We're gonna have to work on our spacing and how we talk and communicate with everyone because that seems to be one of our biggest weaknesses when we don't play well. We're gonna have to come mentally and physically prepared for practice and try and stay from getting injured as best as we can.
Just days removed from suffering its second loss of the season, Cheverus headed back home to face Marshwood, a team, on paper at least, the Lady Stags should be able to handle.
We want this game, it's ours to take, okay, but it's all about us. We need intensity, we need communication, and we need to put everything on goal, okay? The more shots on goal, the more goals we're gonna get, right? Pressure, support, all the things that we've worked on. Let's redeem ourselves from the other side. Got it?
Win for Katie Seaman.
Early on, many of the recent offensive struggles for Cheverus continued, as senior Emily Sawchuk had a golden opportunity to put a shot on goal, but pushed it wide. Chuck would have another opportunity to put her team ahead, but despite getting a shot on goal, a save was made by Marshwood. More Cheverus pressure led to more chances. This time, it was sophomore Gabby Cardona who would put a shot in, but again the Lady Stags weren't able to find the back of the goal and headed into halftime tied at 0.
All right, Coach and I are gonna say very minimal things because you guys need to figure it out, all right? We've talked all year about what we need to do, and it's not getting done, so you guys are gonna have to figure it out.
The second half would bring more chances, but more frustration. Chuck's shot was pushed away, and Brooks' follow-up didn't beat the army of defenders in front, and Marshwood escaped yet again. Chuck would have another chance to break the deadlock, but a double save from the Marshwood goalie, followed by a clear, kept the Hawks and Stags scoreless. With just minutes remaining in regulation, Coach Mack and her assistant Coach Woodcock began game planning for a 7-on-7 sudden death overtime. As the final whistle sounded, the game was scoreless and overtime became a reality.
Right now there's gonna be a lot of space in that field. Okay, let's do this, guys. We worked in this for a reason, right? You know how to play? Yeah. Sidelines, you guys gotta go out of your mind, okay? It's all about who wants it and who, it's all about if you believe in yourselves in that, okay? Right now, first one to score, the game's over. We've got to do it. All right, let's go. Come on, guys.
The speed and athleticism of Cheverus was fully on display in the overtime. Senior Taylor Witham stole the ball at midfield and proceeded to beat 2 defenders while streaking towards goal. While she didn't get off a solid shot, Taylor was able to earn a precious corner. With an advantage in numbers, it was time for Brooke to take another step towards becoming an integral part of the Cheverus lineup. The corner from Sarah LeCaire got to Chuck, who beat a defender and had the ball knocked away. But Sarah's cross was met by Brooke at the far post, and the sophomore made the shot count and scored a crucial game-winning goal for the Lady Stags.
It's about time I just gave it a death look. So proud of you right now. That's exactly what we needed. Very, very, very good. Taylor, way to bring that thing home all the way up. The best part about that, bench, amazing. You guys were all into it. And finally, when we score, we celebrate. We never celebrate when we score. Finally, you guys won it, okay? Very good. Nice job. Good game.
there wasn't much time to relish in the Marshwood victory, as just 2 days later the Lady Stags hit the road to take on McAuley. Once again, it would be a first-half offensive struggle for Cheverus. Chuck worked the ball to Taylor at the top of the circle, and the senior moved the ball down to junior Allie Saxton, but her shot was unable to be put on goal. Minutes later, Chuck almost turned nothing into something. A strong drive back towards the face of goal was one-timed by Stacy Swallow, but a defender made a goal-saving block. The ensuing scramble saw the Lady Stags try to put a shot past the goalie, but time after time, they were denied. As halftime neared, it would be Sarah who got a golden opportunity for the opening goal. After muscling the ball away from the defender, the juniors' backhanded shot featured another great save. As has happened time and time again, Cheverus dominated possession in the first half, but was unable to score and entered halftime looking for answers on how to score in regulation.
We can't want it. It doesn't matter if we want it, because I can't do anything about it, and it's the worst feeling in the world. All right, but I have 22 bodies here that can do it, and you've got to believe in yourselves, okay? If we can teach you anything, guys, live for the moment. You get 30 minutes. Let's have a great half.
Moments into the second half, Cheverus would lose one of its best attacking options in Gabby Cardona. Gabby struggled to find a rhythm in the first half and would come off the field upset with her performance.
Hey, I've had one of these days too. They suck, right? Your timing's off, you don't feel like you can do anything. That's okay, maybe it's not your day, all right? But you know what? I'm proud of you because you told me. That means a lot. It means that you're trusting your teammates to do what you couldn't do today. That means so much to me, okay? It sucks. It's the worst feeling in the world, and I know exactly how you feel, okay? Now just be a good supporter.
All right, ladies, sticks down.
As it turns out, Cheverus didn't need her on this afternoon. Once again, it was Brooke Flaherty scoring a big goal, as her long-range shot made its way past the goalie, and Cheverus scored in regulation for the first time in 2.5 games. With time running out, there was one more chance for McAuley, but the hard drive forward was deflected out of play, and Cheverus escaped with a road win they desperately needed.
If we play with as much energy and intensity as we do in that second half, not one team can stop us. If we bring that every single day, guys, nobody can stop us, because that right there was the best feel I've seen all year, and I could not be happier, okay? You guys, you started playing, I saw people come to life. I didn't think I'd ever see that day. I'm so happy right now. All right, that means a lot. Very good job, very good. How did that feel that second half, those girls there on the field? Was that fun? I haven't seen that life out of us, and that's, you know what? I'm happy it started right now, because right now we're pushing to playoffs, okay? And we just need to bring that every single day. Every team wants to beat us. This league is awesome right now. You guys, nobody's undefeated anymore. It's for anybody. Anybody can win this league, okay? But it's who wants it. I honestly think every team is bringing their best game against us right now. It looks like it because, you know, these teams really have stepped up against us, and if anything, it helps us. You know, we learn from that, and we've got to play our best. So, I mean, the league's all over the place this year. I have no idea what to expect from each team.
With 2 game-winning goals in as many games, Coach Mack is finally seeing the Brooke Flaherty she knew she had.
She's just improved so much. You know, before this year, I didn't even think she'd get a lot of playing time, and now she plays every single second. She just has made herself a player, and it's all about because she wants it. You know, it's all from inside. She just scored the 2 biggest goals probably she'll ever score. You know, that's amazing, and it means a lot. She's got some confidence now, and I think we'll be seeing some more from her.
I don't know, Coach told me I had to come out with more intensity and really want the ball more because we can't just rely on Chuck and Sarah to score all of our goals. So I knew I had to step it up. This game was a little different. It wasn't an overtime, so there's a lot less pressure, but I just did what Coach told me to do and it worked. So.